What is going on? I'm Zedmont over there in that creator boost, which of course expires in the most annoying fashion. Jumping into warships, I'm doing a dumb, figured I would bring you along, started to do it without you, but then realized that was not the wisest maneuver. So I had 386 keys, was humming along at the 2 engine room level, and then all I started spawning were 4 engine room bases, which were just running me over. And so I figured, you know what, first of all, I'm going to show you my 3 engine room base because first I'll show you my base so that you can copy because it was quite good. Got me as far as I could go at the 2 engine room level. So this is the base right here. All of the defenses on that left-hand side, all of them set back a little bit, and people were either fizzling or getting like 3 minutes, 11 seconds or so, which was really, really helpful. Yosef actually had a really good time against me at 313. On bases like that, though, what I've been doing is counteracting it by sending all of my troops to one side. 5 boats to the right, and then as soon as they get that engine room down, we drop this extra boat of heavies, which nullifies every single one of their mines, and then we end up getting a good time. Quick note, on the 2 engine room level, I'll see if I can show you a fast time here, 316, 320. I'll show you the 320 because 320 is darn quick. And how you get faster is actually counterintuitive. You'll notice that I start dropping these left-hand side boats before that right-hand side is down. That gets them up the ramp faster, which gets them towards that engine room faster. So initially I was thinking I would start dropping them later on. No. Get them going when your flare on that right-hand side is about 50% or so. I have no plans at this moment. I wanted to get into 4 engine rooms on a second account. Didn't have any goals or plans, but I figured, you know what? Maybe bombardiers are the answer. We're going to boost up the troop damage as far as we can for obvious reasons. We're going to boost up the cannons because people are going to be having rocket choppers likely. Then we're going to get brick up a bit because we've got the tokens for it and might as well get Hertamax as well. I know some of you are using Grens very effectively against 3 engine room bases. I have yet to see anyone using bombardiers. Maybe you're all using it and I just haven't seen it, but we're going to get those bombs maxed. We've got troop damage on deck. I was tempted to go into troop health and critters first and skip bombardiers, but you know what? I needed a troop. I didn't want to go use Grens, even though they are working. Should I use rifles? I'm going to hold off upgrading rifles at the moment. We're going to use heavies. Rifles might be a better option because there's going to be more of them to clear more mines, get more shot in the face, but I'm just going to drop I got 7 cannons to drop. That's going to be exciting times. Did I get a choice note along the way here? Yes, I did. Of course, we got 2 cannons right about there. I'm going to build a base. You won't even know I'm gone. I'm just going to snap my fingers. And just like that, base built. Whether or not this will be great or not, we'll soon find out. This is where Mini J Doom is using, and the fact is though, if we go have a look at his warship, he's got boom cannons, which means he went a slightly different path than I did. He's got bullet, which he's likely using with those rocket choppers, so brick and our good friends bombardiers probably not going to be as strong, but on the plus side, we are way down in 14, just based on collecting in 2 engine rooms. So we're likely going to be able to prey on 2 engine room bases ourselves just while we try to get up. Hopefully should be able to get into gold with this strategy. We're going to have to wait and find out. I'm not sure if we're going to get 3s or 2s. Right about now, we're going to find out. And of course, we end up getting 2s, which is fantastic. So we could probably just, you know what, let's use our newly found bombardiers just because why the heck not? We're just going to drop them. Brick has battle orders enabled, which I didn't even put any thought into, but as soon as they get rocking and rolling, we're just going to get that battle orders going, and this should basically clear all of the things, I assume, and then we can just keep battle ordersing through all of this stuff, and no flares needed, no skill needed, just wiping the floor with all of this stuff. 2 engine rooms versus 4 engine rooms, not really all that fair of a fight. Could have considered using tick 1 rocket chop us for a challenge, but we're going to get 3 minutes, 20 seconds. And one of those moments where farming in two engine rooms worked out okay. Let's see how this person does. They're trying to heavy rush us, and those cannons are going to eat them up, as are the flamethrowers. I got flamethrowers, Doom did not. Again, differences in the path and the fact that he was collecting in gold and I was collecting in iron. So it was a very, very large indicator when I could no longer get 2 engine room opponents that I had left this account dormant for way, way, way too long. Hopefully Cyrillic name here ends up getting at least 2 engine rooms. Would be nice. There you go. Flare that cannon. That a guy. Now are they going to get 3? I don't know. I will leave that running in the background. They got 2. Now we see, are you going to be, actually that's 3, I suppose. Let's see if you can get 4. Really hoping you can get this down, Mr. Cyrillic name. Oh, it doesn't look like this is going to happen. They ended up flaring away from the engine room onto that flamethrower, and as a result, they have fizzled. So, GG, now you're just going to sit there and hang out because you're unhappy that you have different engine. There you go. Thank you for... Maybe they retreated or they're running out of GBE, ended the attack. Regardless, moving on up bit by stinking bit. This is the part that can be a bit painful as far as waiting for opponents. Matchmaking this season, so slow. And I'm curious how long you guys think this can last for. How many seasons can Warships last at this rate? I just feel like this tiny, tiny bits of attrition are going to be a very, very big deal. So we are going to send... let's see, what do we need to do here? I am going to send 3 boats of heavies. Let's do that. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 and brick and heavies. And we're going to flare you up to about here. And we're just going to have to let those heavies spread out bit by stinking little bit. And I guess I'm going to drop 1 more boat of heavies flaring into here because that flare would not have gone far enough for us. Battle orders. And now when that flare is still barely active, we're going to drop those right-hand side bombardiers, which will, of course, keep them out of range of all of those right-hand side cannons. And now we've got barely enough bombardiers going towards that back left-hand corner that we should be okay. Bricks battle orders, sure. Let's just get them moving towards the things as those final hits start falling on that right-hand side engine room, and then chucking all of our dudes in on that top back engine room. We're going to be about 3 minutes and 2 seconds. I don't know if that's fast enough. That's my first 4 versus 4 battle of the season, and they are coming in slightly slower at 257. So picking up the win, 4 versus 4. Not sure if that's the base or the offensive strategy or what that was. Let's see what they did slightly differently, slightly less optimally. Let's see here. They're just coming in all on that left-hand side, flaring onto the engine room. That is a bit gutsy, but well done. And then just waiting and waiting. Yeah, not bad at all. Just well-placed mines, helping a little tiny bit by stinking little bit. I'm impressed that we managed to beat that. That was a decent attack, most definitely. Now we're into the win streak. By the way, do keep an eye on your stars. There have been reports that people are only getting like 3 stars for a win streak. You should get at least 5, minimum 5, more like 8 for a win streak. You should be getting 5 extra for the win streak. So if you're not getting those, please do tell me, let me know, take screenshots. Screenshots are oh so important. We're going to get 1 more flare to get all of our heavies out there. And then as soon as that flare starts to get low, like 90%, we're going to drop these guys, which is going to help our troops on that right-hand side stay out of the range. It gets them to walk off the landing crafts and not walk all the way to that blue flag, which is incredibly helpful. Next up, they've got a decent setup of mines here. We're going to be pretty darn tight on heavies to get through all of this. So maybe, just maybe, we need to do a little bit of elusive flaring, maybe. I'm going to send my bombardiers over into here, just trying to get all of my heavies to clear all of the mines, getting those heavies out front, and then just full on kamikaze chucking over the top of all of those defenses. 2 minutes 57 seconds. As we saw, that is the baseline for how fast I need to be to win. Let's see how HF is doing. They're using Heavy Zuka, and Heavy Zuka not as fast as our good friends Bombardiers, thankfully. Now, I'm really tempted to throw even Tick 1 rifles in the mix. I feel like Tick 1 rifles might be somewhat helpful. You know what, let's give that a go, because there's going to be, what, 24 of them, or whatever the heck it is, instead of, probably showed on that screen as well, but instead of all of our heavies. Heavies are obviously good against flamethrowers and machine guns, but against cannons and sniper towers and things, rifles are fantastic. I don't know, just trying different things out. Really hoping not to have to go the Iron Will route. Oof. Oof, indeed. We're gonna, you know what? I kind of want to get rid of, let's go like this and like this. We're gonna get rid of one of the boats. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boats over on this side. We're gonna drop Brick in a second. I'm gonna get this guy over in here. We're gonna get Brick over in here. And then as we need one more flare. That's exactly what we need here. Oh, my flare is not active though, of course. So now let's send all of these guys back into here. We're gonna send you with them, and then as soon as that flare becomes inactive, we can drop these guys on this right-hand side. That flare is more active than I would have liked, but we should still be good on that right-hand side. Heavies are coming up, hopefully clearing all of those mines in front of our Bombardiers. Didn't get as many as I would have liked, but we're doing decently still. There's a lot of defenses in front of those right-hand side engine room, which is making me a little bit nervous, but Brick's battle orders should get us awfully close. Now we just need to keep an eye on that right-hand side engine room and flare as soon as we can onto that final engine room, getting guys chucking. I'm getting slower. What was that, 302 to 257 to 255? That probably is an indication of the bases rather than beginner's luck, but still picking up wins bit by stinking little bit, moving up into rank 15, yippee-yi-yay, and of course these losses are against 2 against 4, so good indication. If you're hanging out at 2, do consider going to 4 as soon as you can get those Bombardier dudes. I'm gonna go... What's going to help me more here is the question. Troop damage is always great, but I feel like troop health might keep a few troops alive slightly longer, and it's going to get me critters. I'm going troop health. Let me know in the comments if that was a dumb idea, but I feel like getting into more cannons, 3 more cannons, and into critters is going to be more valuable than troop damage. Troop damage is always going to be there. I definitely want it longer term. But I feel like troop health was the right call for the second. We'll do one more battle with troop health. Maybe we can go, let's see how much health these guys have. They're going to have 900 health. If we look at mines, for example, these mines are going to do 296 damage. So we can hit 3 mines and end up having 12 health left over. Would be a bit dicey. I don't think that all Bombardiers is necessarily a strat that we should be dealing with, but we're gonna give it a go. Ugh, this is a little bit nerve-wracking. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all the rest over into here. As that flare expires, our troops are just gonna spread out willy-nilly, and I'm very nervous about all of these mines, if we'll be able to walk through them. Maybe I should have stuck with Brick's Iron Will on this one, because as you can see, we are getting absolutely pummeled by all of those mines. Hoping that somehow, some way we can weave our way through all of these things. It's going to be very dicey. I think Iron Will with all Bombardiers might have been the optimal way to go, but now if we can get back into here, we should have 0 troops dying from mines, and we should be able to get in on all of these engine rooms. That flare's about to expire, which should help our Bombardiers go towards that bottom engine room, and then we're gonna get a little bit faster time back into 3 minutes and 1 second. It definitely needs some work. But against those naked bases, why the heck not is my thinking. Oh, there we go. Brick with heavy choppas and heavies. Going to be very interesting to see how they can handle all of this. This person will not have shocks. Oh, look at this. They're going to be quick. I definitely need to consider this troop layout because they're going to be getting down. It's going to be, I might lose here, you know? It's going to be very, very, very close. 3 minutes and 4, 3, 2. Oh, it didn't tick over. That definitely should have ticked over. 3 minutes, 2 seconds, picking up the worst possible ending to the video. I'm still going to hold off on upgrading my rocket choppas with seekers around the corner, with Kavan around the corner, with more cannons around the corner, and with shocks far, far away from me. I'm going to hold off on those. You know what? I want to try one more battle using Brick's Iron Will and all of these Bombardiers, because I feel like all Bombardiers against those kind of bases with Brick's Iron Will could do a lot of damage. Now we're just going to get a 3-engine. I'd love to get a 3-engine room base right now. Come on, what do you got for us? There we go, sweet, a 3. Now the problem is all of the mines. Are these mines going to be a massive, massive problem for us? I have no idea. We are going to use Iron Will because I definitely need to deal with those mines. We are going to flare here just so that we can go something like this, getting our Bombardiers off that boat. And then as soon as they start chucking, we're going to throw a couple more here, one here, and then the rest of the Bombardiers in behind as we get Brick and her Iron Will out into action. Lots of boom mines, lots of mines, lots of heavies, and now we're going to drop these on that right-hand side, hoping those guys go towards that boom cannon on that right-hand side. Lots and lots and lots of things going on without any shocks. I have no idea if we can clear this whole thing or not. The fact is, we've got a lot of things in front of us and not a lot of ways to stop them. So that boom cannon on that right-hand side is dead, which is huge. There are still 2 boom cannons at the very, very back, though, and we've got a lot of work to do. And I have never said the words lot so much in one attack in my life. But let's get one more of those beautiful, beautiful Iron Wills out. Our heavies did walk all the way exactly to where we wanted them to, and now we just need to hurry the heck up because this guy or gal is coming for our base. 251 against a very, very deeply entrenched 3-engine room base. So all in that one video, we managed to take down 2 engine rooms, 3 engine rooms, and 4 engine room bases. So the fact that we matched a 3, that's kind of surprising that a 3 could not get a match at low level 15. So nonetheless, 4 engine rooms, not something you need to be super duper afraid of, as long as you can get all the way to Bombardiers to give yourself some tools. I wouldn't recommend going against 4 engine rooms with those Grenadiers. Are going to be taking forever. I think I said Grenadiers for here, but make sure you can get to Bombardiers or rocket choppas if you have bullet or shocks or something in there, because rocket choppas with just heavies, gonna be scary. Obviously, once you get critters, that will help you out, but that's gonna be it for today. Today is Thursday, August the 3rd. If you check the timestamps, you'll see that I recorded this on Wednesday, trying to do that more often. Recording these videos in the evenings on the night before gives me a little bit more flexibility, a little bit more time. I'm Code Zedmot in that creator boost. Hit me up in the comments, like and share and subscribe, and tell your grandma I still need that percentage of the over 65 female analytics going for me. Keep your sculptor moving. Do use those rainmakers. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. Peace.